I'll tell you guys, man, Super Saiyan Tails is one of the most asked for things in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, and how they can easily implement it inside the game, and how it will affect the future of Xenoverse 3. You guys like Xenoverse 3 videos? I post every single day about Xenoverse 3. Make sure to like those, of course. Let's get into it, man. So how the Tails should work, in my ideal opinion, is that when you're customizing your character as a Saiyan, it should be an unlock accessory. So basically, an unlock accessory will be something either behind a level cap of either level 180 or level 250 or something like that. Basically, don't just give it to us and we don't have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? This should be a special thing for the Saiyans, a special like note for the Saiyans to be like, oh my gosh, you're so powerful. You have a moving tail, or you have, you know, a wrapped around tail. You know, because there's different type of styles you can do with the tail. You can wrap it around and then you have your tail, you know, or you could just have it outwardly, or I'm pretty sure Bardock or something like that, he had his tail a different way. But guys, I'm telling you guys right now, man, dude, the tails, they need to be either rare or something special, okay? And let's say if they do just allow you just to customize your tail, I think that for colors, you have to reach a certain level. It should be a flex to make your character super cool inside the game. I think that you should be like at least like level 190, 220, something crazy, okay? I don't like when games particularly make it so easy where everything's accessible, you know, or maybe even put it behind a parallel quest. Put it behind a super hard parallel quest where it's 10% chance to get it, you know, the Saiyan tail. Another thing is also, it should be two different types of Saiyan tails. It should be Saiyan tails that you customize and they don't change no matter what transformation, or it should be Saiyan tails to where it changes color per transformation. So if you go Super Saiyan Blue, it turns blue. If you go Super Saiyan Broly, it turns green. If you go normal Super Saiyan, it turns yellow. But if you have a non-transformable, customizable tail, it should literally not turn any other color. It should stay the normal color that you put it on. Now, that should be two options. Don't just make it to where the tail changes color. Like what if I personally wanted Super Saiyan Blue but with a red tail? I should be able to do that. So they have to put in something to make it to where you have an option to change it to either different per transformation or not different no matter what transformation, so that, you know, it gives us more different looks for each character, right? Now the length of Super Saiyan tails should be different. This should go all out. There should be something called a long tail, so your tail is longer than the average Saiyan tail, a normal tail, and then a short tail. And then an even rarer tail is a cutoff tail, to where your tail is almost cut off, or like half of it's cut off, so it's different. That's absolutely amazing. That should be something inside the game. Don't just give us two tails and call it a day, okay? This game has been worked on for decades. We should get 100 different tail types. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. But dude, they can do it, man. They can do it, okay? They can easily do it. Now, tail animations. Tail animations should be different for each transformation. If I go Super Saiyan Blue, I want my tail to move a different way. If I go Super Saiyan God, I want my tail to go a different way. If I go Super Saiyan, I want my tail to be a different way. If I go Super Saiyan, my tail should waggle a little bit. If I go Super Saiyan 2, my tail should waggle even more, but with electricity. So when I'm moving my tail in Super Saiyan 2, I want to see that electricity with my tail. And you know what I'm saying? And then for the base combos, like it's so much detail to get asked for tails. Bro, what if you put your tail as accessory, and then you could use your tail to fight, okay? Which has been done before. So basically, if you equip a tail, then your combos are different and your tail is integrated. And for each transformation, you get a different combo. And for each transformation, you get different animations for how the tail moves, thus making it the ultimate Xenoverse game ever. Hit the like button, because no other content creator will ever explain to you how I'm explaining to you right now, because I'm just a genius, right? I'm just Xenoverse 3 icon. So basically, the tails, they need to move in a certain way so that each transformation is different, is that the tails don't have the same animations. I don't want to run into a same garbage doodle kid, right? Right, chat. If I'm fighting someone in a 1v1 and literally some kid has the exact same animation as me or the exact same color as me, that's an issue. Create multiple different variations of animations for each size character. So my character is smaller than his, my Super Saiyan Blue tail animations should be different from his tail animations because he is 7'5". If my character is super buff, my tail animations and my tail thickness should be way bigger than someone who is super skinny and super small. You know what I'm saying? The buffer your character, the buffer your tail is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be. It shouldn't be anything less than that. And if your character's really thin, then it should be a thin tail. Okay? It makes sense, guys. It makes sense. They have to make it proportional. Also for Super Saiyan 4 Dayama's tail, when we get Super Saiyan 4 Dayama transformation in Xenoverse 3, you know, the tail's red, right? But bro, that tail should be thicker. That tail should be thicker than any other Saiyan transformation on paper, because Goku's hands as Super Saiyan 4 Dayama is actually bigger than any other transformation out there, right? So our Saiyan tail should be bigger, should be faster, should be stronger when we go Super Saiyan 4 Dayama. Okay, now I already talked about the combos, I already talked about how it affect the animations, but bro, it's so easy to make different charging animations for the tails. So if I do maximum charge, my maximum charge animation for my tail should be different from energy charge. If I do energy charge, my tail should move a little bit. If I do maximum charge, my tail should move even more. If I do ultimate charge, my tail should be going crazy. If I do burst charge, my tail should quickly move fast immediately and then slow down, slow motion animations. So these are all the things that they can easily add and implement to the game. Don't tell me this delusional, because they've been working on the game for what, 10-20 years. It's very easy. Any modder can do it. Then Xenoverse 3 can easily implement it. Make different animations for each transformation for the tail. Make sure the tail actually stands out in customization. Make sure you guys add 5 to 8 different tails, you know, styles, whether you wrap it around your hand, wrap it around your waist, wrap it around your head, wrap it around, you know, whatever you want to wrap it around at this point, dude. And you know, it's just a done deal. It's just a seal the deal, man. It's just GG. You're literally cooked. Okay, Xenoverse 3 is gonna be perfect. Hit the like button, subscribe, and of course, go ahead and watch the recommended video on the screen. It's been your boy, man. I'm on, man.